Hey everybody, and welcome back to another Metal Bunny review. Thanks so much for joining us, and today we're going to finish off our Batman Arkham Knight figures from DC Collectibles. As you can see in front of you, we have Harley Quinn. Love Harley Quinn. Who doesn't? She's awesome. So packaging, let's just blast through it here because it's nothing that you haven't seen already. Great window, matte gloss name, wireframe Harley again with all the other figures in the wave except for a red hood. I'm going to keep griping about that because I would like that figure very much, please. Their GameStop, let's bring it up here to Canada for EB Games as well, and we'll bang that puppy out as well. Matte, gloss, love it. Bring it back to the front, boom, bat chest. Now let's bust her open and see what's going on. Here's something that I forgot to mention about the packaging here with the other two figures, Batman and Scarecrow, is on the inside of the packaging here, you get a cool little image of the Batmobile. Of course, one of the biggest focal points of the new game in Arkham Knight. You get to finally drive around the Batmobile, and from what we've seen so far with gameplay footage, it looks tight! And here's Harley out of the package and ready to rock and roll, and once again, you're going to hear it a bunch of times from me, guys. I love what they've done with the images of these characters, how they've redesigned them once again to keep what we love from their images from the source material, but also updating them enough that they're super cool, super badass. It seems with this Arkham Knight version, they've gone hyper realistic. Like everybody kind of looks like they could be a real person, even Two-Face. And, you know, half his face is super gross, and that's kind of hard to pull off in reality, and he just looks really cool too. So anyways, Harley's awesome. Let's take a quick look at her accessories. Obviously, you can see in her hands there, you've got a gun and her baseball bat. Now, the hand that she's holding the baseball bat in was an alternate hand. So this is the one that came on the figure here, just kind of a generally relaxed hand. I guess you could put the gun in there if you wanted to. She also gets kind of an open hand, so I guess you could kind of make it look like she's going to have it out like that in that hand, like she's winding up at the baseball bat. She also gets this little remote detonator of sorts, which looks really cool as well. I'm sure that will tie into the video game in some capacity. And then, of course, like I said, baseball bat in hand, gun in hand. And then you also get this little guy. Look at this little guy. What the hell is going on? Look how cute he is. I'm sure he blows up. I don't know. Jingle jangle. Lots of fun. And, of course, the kind of jester hood here is reminiscent of Harley Quinn's original appearance look, but lots of great detail, all sculpted into this little Jack-in-the-Box. And nope, that's all the movement out of that. Doesn't actually move, but yeah, he's lots of fun. I like him a lot. And then, of course, let's take a look at Harley here. Fantastic detail. Once again, I think that DC Collectibles, I have a lot of DC Collectibles. I was kind of starting to fall off a little bit. I was kind of getting to the point where I was like, gosh, I'm kind of wondering if the quality is kind of worth the price and stuff like that. But I think they've kind of upped their game. I think that they heard that people were kind of dissatisfied with a lot of the figures that they were producing. So make them worth the $20 to $30 that they go for. And I think they've done that. It would have been nice if Harley could have come with another head, or if they had given her kind of a more mischievous portrait on this, something a little bit more than just this kind of regular face, but yeah, that's okay. Not a big deal. She still looks great. Cool little ruffles on her skirt, all sculpted in. They're very, very nice. These little, I'm sure there's a name for them. I can't think of it off the top of my head. These kind of little diamond accessories on her tights here, they kind of stand out. They've been sculpted in, feel really good. And of course her boots look super cool as well. So here she is from the back. Looks awesome. And of course a little bit of obviously a lot of red on this side, a little bit of black kind of dipped in there on the other side, but overall extremely faithful to what it looks like they're going for Harley in the video game. Now, if you've been following the Arkham Knight kind of prequel comic book, she's been in there a bunch as well. Looks cool, and of course, that's the whole question, right? Is she was, you know, Joker's right-hand gal and kind of main go-to, and now he's gone. So what is she capable of? You know, it's kind of almost like she might be off the leash now. Articulation is pretty, you know, standard as far as what you've seen before. Back and forth with the head, no up and down at all. Ball joint here at the shoulders. There is no bicep swivel, but there is like a swivel and there's like a ball joint, in her elbow. Nice range of articulation here at the hand. There is no waist, but there is like kind of like a rib cage joint there. Ball joints here at the hips, double joints here at the knees, and of course, like with all the Arkham Knight figures, great range of articulation here with the boots, with the feet. So, anyways, like I said, I hope you guys don't get tired of me saying it, but these are super killer figures. I'm loving them. And here's the Arkham Knight Harley next to the only other Harley Quinn figure that I have, and that's the exceptionally top-heavy Play Arts Kai version from Arkham Asylum. And just like all of the characters that they've done, like you can see just how more realistic, how less cartoony they've gone with the Arkham Knight line. So, yeah, I'm digging it. She's way more badass, way tougher looking. It's going to be very cool to see her in action in the game. So that's it for my review of the DC Collectibles Harley Quinn from Batman Arkham Knight. Awesome. Once again, they've done a great job. I think that some of the articulation maybe could have been a little bit better on all of the figures so far. But for what they are and what they've done, I think DC Collectibles knows that it's people like me and probably you as well, kind of more adult collectors, are going to be the ones buying these and not kids, so you don't need to go crazy with the articulation. But to be able to do kind of stuff like what you see here and actually give her a cool pose to have on your shelf is great. Really appreciative. Anyway, thanks so much again for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed, and I'm going to try to get better at getting my videos out more and more here. I know, like I said in my Batman review, that I feel badly that I've kind of been slacking a little bit, but life sure catches up, I'll tell you what. So anyways, stay tuned for the next review, and until next time, happy collecting.